Hello.
Hey,
Today we have Tasha, the filmmaker,
it's Filmmaker Tash.
Natasha Adams.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
It's been a long time. Keep on chasing you to just be in front of the camera for me.
Oh my god.
Why are you so shy?
Do you know what? Because that's why I'm used to being behind the camera.
Oh, Lord of mercy. So how have you been?
Do you know what? The last few months have been really busy, really productive, considering COVID slowed me down for 6 months. So I'm grateful.
For 6 whole months.
6 months.
Same.
It felt like a year.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was 2 years for me. I couldn't believe it. Like I went through some issues, but I came back up kicking.
Yeah. I want to be like you.
I want to be like you. I want to be like you, the Black Queen. You see, like at the moment, it's a Black History Month.
Oh yeah, it is.
Do you have anything to say about the Black History Month?
I mean, the only thing I have to say is that I'm Black for 12 months of the year, not just one. So let's celebrate ourselves all year round and not wait until October.
Wow.
That's what I have to say.
For me, it's different. For me, I don't believe in none of that, because I cannot have a month in the whole year. So, which means, do I hibernate the rest of the 11 months? Does that even make sense?
It doesn't make sense.
I don't believe in Black History Month. I don't believe in independence. African countries having independence, or
Caribbean countries.
Caribbean, or any country having independence, yet you're still under. Try really like to set up people to put them in debt.
Yeah.
Still people are depending on aid. But anyway,
Let's keep it lighthearted. Yeah.
That's not the issue right now. We have to find out more about you. How is your baby anyway?
Yeah, she's really good. She's stable at the moment, and the investigation to find out her diagnosis is still going on. But she's well, and we're doing great. Just maintaining her health, so that's good. No hospital visits for us.
That's fantastic.
Thank you.
I'm really because most of the people break down, and I don't know, because I wouldn't explain how you feel about the whole you looking after your baby, and I've gone through some different type of stuff. Me, my son having a heart problem, and they had to repair him, but it came out strong.
Yeah. Well, don't get me wrong, when it first happened, so that was 2 years ago, it was tough then, and we spent 4 months in the hospital in Great Ormond Street. I think those were the tough times, but when I came out, I was like, all right, this is the situation. We're not going to be the first people in the world to have a disabled child. We're not going to be the last, but how do we, this is our new normal. So I just had to deal with it and make sure that I find something to have a break and do everything I love around my situation. As long as I could do that, then I was good.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Having your baby and you can't come straight home is really frustrating.
Yeah.
That happened to me for maybe 6 months.
Yeah, it's so
my baby was in the hospital, couldn't. But anyway.
Yeah.
Tasha Adams.
Yeah.
Eclipse Entertainment.
Yes.
Give us more about it.
So Eclipse Entertainment is a creative arts company, which basically means that we are a company that help people come through, learn behind the scenes as well as in front, and then we develop them, and then they're part of the team, and we make content constantly.
Yeah. Growing pain.
Growing pains, yes.
Growing
Growing
pain.
pains, well.
You know, just me saying growing pain, it's really painful. But for you to pull it off, to make sure all the actors stay consistent and you finish the whole season.
Jeez. It wasn't easy, MK. It wasn't. It was one of the hardest things. Well, to be fair, it was a great experience and I learned a lot about what to do and all my mistakes. To be fair, everyone that watches the show, you can see all the mistakes, and I don't regret anything that I did because you can see my growth. In a way, if I didn't put myself in that situation, I don't think I would have started filming, being a director at all. So it was a learning experience and I'm grateful for the show because it gave me my start.
But people people don't understand.
They don't get it.
In London to make an, how can I say, like episodic program.
Yeah.
And done and finished the whole season with all these actors playing up. Yeah.
Do you know what? It takes a lot and it takes a lot of organization to manage people, everybody's schedules, egos, personalities. It's insane.
It is insane. Because me and you, we really we had work is we want to bring out good films. But most of the actors, they really I don't know if they follow the crowd or what do you think? What do they really do? Why do they do that?
Do you know what? I think most of it is down to Instagram, you know, stunting, showing that I'm doing this or I'm doing that, but they don't realize the amount of work that goes into the craft. They think they can just rock up, and that's the problem. Some people are not doing it because it's their passion. They're doing it to come across a certain way for strangers on Instagram.
That's sad.
It is. I think our culture at the moment is all show and tell. It's just all about trying to look a certain way. It's mad. What can I say?
It's crazy because some people have to understand that you're giving them a platform.
Yeah.
But I think they think the other way. They think they're giving you a platform.
Yeah. Do you know what? I think you're right. I'm trying to... Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, so I think that without, you need to work together at the end of the day. No one is bigger than each other. But I think that we need to remember that without production, without the producer, the director, the show wouldn't have structure. We provide the structure, you know, and, you know, people need to remember that. That's an important part. That's an important piece of the puzzle, okay? Yeah. It's a real important piece.
So what do you have to say about the actors, directors, someone, you put time in this, and then all of a sudden someone come on set to act. Mm-hmm. They've won the part. Mm-hmm. And then they start telling you what they have to do. How do you feel about that?
Do you know what? Everyone has different styles. For me, I'm willing to listen to an actor's input, but I don't want to feel like, their ego is taking over. I'm willing to listen to a degree because sometimes they might say something that maybe I might not have really paid attention to. Fine, I'm open to that. But I think everyone needs to know their roles. I think that we need to remember that the creative vision, where it's come from, and then respect that.
Okay, so, because to me, it's a little bit different. If a film is in provision 80%, mm-hmm. I think an actor has a chance to have their opinions or their input because it's their own words. Mm-hmm. But if a film is scripted, why would they do that?
You just want them just to
Yeah, because Because everything is written.
I love
Have they landed the lines,
Yeah.
or they just trying to change it?
Well, that's the thing. So I've been in a few environments where, like, there's a difference I've noticed between independent films and commercial, working on set on EastEnders, for example. And I've seen a very different approach.
How was that anyway?
Oh, do you know what? It's a different environment. Obviously, I've come from indie, and then to go to like something like that big name, it is like they are not messing around. It is strict. There's no time is everything. It is like you.
I can imagine.
It's crazy.
I've been on big sets,
Yeah.
and I know.
Yeah. It's cutthroat and there's no messing around. Professionalism is 10 out of 10, and I think that comes with time. So that's what I mean. A lot of the people that come from indie, especially the actors, they have no idea what it's like. So I think that they just,
with a bigger production.
yeah, they'll get cut real quick.
Sorry, I cut you off, but you were still explaining about the other beat. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. I was just saying that, you know, a lot of actors will realize, especially as they grow and develop, that professionalism and certain things like time of the essence, and there's no nonsense when it comes to bigger productions.
Yeah. So then there you come, and we did Infatuation.
Yes. Yes, I love Infatuation. Do you know what? I wrote Infatuation a while ago, like maybe 3 years ago. And, you know, I've come such a long way that after the film was done, I was like, oh, I could have done this. But don't get me wrong. I love the story. It's a simple yet effective story. And it was my first short film at the time. Yeah. My first one, made by Cypher Films.
But you kept on dodging me. I told you for so many years, let's do something.
Yeah, but you know what it is? Let me tell you. I hear a lot of people say, I'm serious, yeah, let's do this. But normally it's just like something you just say in the DMs, like, yeah, we'll work together soon. I didn't think you were serious. Like, not that you're not serious, but I thought it was just like all right, we'll catch up, like kind of thing.
I think sometimes my approach is kind of different, because I come out as a critic.
Yeah.
I criticize people's shit.
Your approach is very different.
Yeah. So most of the people, I try to give advice, but whoever takes it, takes it.
Yeah.
But whoever doesn't, I don't really care.
Yeah.
So long as I've given them a peace of mind, like, okay, you know what? Can you do this? Can you do that? And you do it.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's all about listening, and, you know, because we're in the industry where, like, we're filmmakers, and we know, like, people in the music, like what's happening between Stormzy and Chip right now. Like, I think it's ridiculous.
I think it's just a ploy to get like promotion. Like, it's just attention.
Yeah, but don't you think, like, Stormzy is 26?
Yeah.
And he went to Chip's house.
Yeah, the thing is, there's something about that I think we're not seeing the whole thing.
Okay, yeah.
Because I think it's weird that the manager was shouting from a balcony. Why didn't she say at the door?
Was that the manager?
Yeah, the manager was shouting. And why is the manager at your house?
I thought it was
who was it?
The neighbor.
Why is the neighbor even shouting? Like, it's weird. How did the neighbor know? Like, it's just a bit weird.
Sometimes the neighbors, the managers try to manage artists' lives.
I guess. Oh my God.
But anyway, Eclipse.
Yo.
So some of the people keep on asking you questions. Okay, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I wouldn't ask that kind of question, because I know what came about. That's the heat. The heat. I would say, like, for me, I wouldn't give time.
Yeah.
I would just work.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Work is everything. I don't like give myself time. Okay, in this time I'll be this, in that time I'll be that.
Yeah.
What about for you?
Well, to be honest, I'm the same. I just I just want to create content, but during interviews it gets asked, so I have to answer.
Yeah.
But I kind of just want to I want to produce my own content. That's the goal. My ultimate thing, I'm really strong about ownership and creating your own content and not having these gatekeepers kind of like having the power of where your stuff goes or is shown. I think just being consistent, working hard will open doors.
So, but what do you think about, at the moment in the UK,
Yeah.
people outside the UK, they think like we're ripping it. We're ripping money.
Yeah.
But when you go to different countries, like they talk about money straight away. But in this country, like it's a bit, people are moving iffy. Like everyone comes with, okay, let's do this. But are they putting a budget upon the projects, or they just?
I think it's hard to get funding for your projects here. I'm not sure about other countries if it's easier or
It's easier.
why is that different here, but it's so hard that I think that's why everyone underestimates the amount of they devalue what we do, and they try and give us these like under our you know what they should be paying. That's why, because it's so hard, they're like, how are we possibly able to pay you if we don't even have anything? And so we get into this cycle of like not feeling what's the word, not feeling appreciated.
Yeah.
And then it's just like a really bad cycle that we're falling into. But I think it's hopefully we'll develop what Americans and other countries have, because yeah, we need to, our value and what we get paid needs to match.
Yeah, definitely, I agree with that. But so Eclipse, because you have to clarify, because most of the time you don't really talk about Eclipse Entertainment.
Yeah.
You have to. I think.
Yeah, I don't.
Come on.
I don't really mention it.
Eclipse is your baby.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And then Tasha Adams as a director.
Yeah. Do you know what? I want to be in a position where my company is kind of forthright, kind of similar to you, the way that, you know, it's Cypher Films, and I want to get to that point. But I feel like I needed to kind of build myself first, and then kind of merge my company. Maybe, I don't know if that was the right way to go, but yeah, that was just the approach that I took.
Yeah, because for me, the way I did it is like, I came out as MK Cipher, but then I realized it's not all about me.
Yeah.
It's all about the quality that comes out of MK Cipher.
Yeah.
And I don't even have to be there. I have to be like a director Michael K, as people know me, like, you know, because I try to differentiate the two.
Mm-hmm.
But you as a director in this business, what obstacles are you facing?
I'm facing, there's gatekeepers, MK.
Yeah?
There's gatekeepers, and I feel like if you're not from a certain area, if you're not a certain
Color?
gender, sometimes I think it's a bit harder. They don't take you seriously. Like I'm 30 and I don't look it, so maybe they look at me and they're like, oh, she's a bit young. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She's not experienced enough. And it's not until sometimes I tell people I've got a series out, 3 seasons. If I drop, it's on.
To be honest with you, I thought you're 25.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And to be honest, I
thought I'm like 10 years older than you.
Yeah. But yeah, like it's just like, maybe we shouldn't judge people on what they look like. Ask them. Let's have a conversation.
No, I don't. But you know, I do appreciate people, and I never ask anyone's age.
No, that's good manners. Female. That's good. That's
but
what we like.
I just found out today because you just say it, because I never asked.
Yeah. No, yeah. I'm not. I mean, I can be 25 for you if you want. Okay.
You're 20. Maybe sweet 16.
So, not too young. It's too young. But okay, so yeah, like I just feel like people have assumptions when they see me, and yeah, I think I just have to keep grinding, and eventually my hard work will pay off.
But for me, I give you props. Like like I said, I keep on reminding you, it's not easy to do the whole season.
Oh,
It's not easy for you to do the whole season
Yeah.
of Growing Pain and put it there.
yeah.
To do Infatuation and put it there. Though we worked together to produce that movie, but still
No, I appreciate that. Thank you.
to do a project and finish it. Most of the people I do a project, start a project and it just stops.
You know what? I mean, you've said that a couple of times to me. If I'm honest, like I appreciate it, but I'm like, isn't that normal? If you start something, you're supposed to finish it, right? That's normal.
Yeah, but it's not for everyone.
But like I haven't been in this industry long, and I've met people along the way, and they kind of seem like, what I do doesn't feel as substantial like to the people I'm around. So maybe they don't tell me their journeys. Maybe they don't tell me that they haven't finished a project. Maybe I'm going on that whole Instagram, what it looks like, but I don't feel like I've reached I'm not even 50% of what all the ideas I have.
Yeah, because you might have ideas, but remember at the moment, just a few people can share some information with you to tell you how they started, the struggles and all of that.
Yeah.
But for you, it's good that you don't know what you're doing. Like I think it's the best way to go.
Well,
But let other people see it.
okay.
For me, I'm like that. I praise myself according to what people say, or people come to me and tell me. That's how I praise myself, because I know I'm dope. Yeah, and I never touch a project and just leave it like that.
Okay.
Whether money's there or not,
Yeah.
I have to make sure I finish it.
Yeah.
Because I have the drive, I have the passion. I'm not
Yeah.
like the people coming to me who just, okay, I need this thing out to show off. I'm not here to show off. I'm here to do projects and finish them.
No, I respect it. Me too.
Yeah, but thanks for coming once again. Tasha, the filmmaker.
Thank you for having me.
MK Cipher is
Yes.
glad at last
At last.
you made it.
Yay! Yeah, baby!
But anyway, next time I think